Hey guys, Akimbo Chris back out here again today at the range. Today guys, we are going to be shooting the P365 FUSE. This is one of SIG's newest additions to their 365 lineup, and this is also my EDC. So today we're going to be taking some shots with it. I do have a few other people out here with me today, so they're going to actually help me out with the review just to give some first impressions on what they think. However, I have EDC'd this gun for quite some time. This is one of my favorite handguns I probably have ever carried. The biggest benefit to this gun over some of the other 365 models in the series is that this is essentially a full size or close to full size slide and barrel. So you still retain that super thin 365 grip. I believe this is the same grip that they put on the 365 XL and in the Macro series, except you do get a full-size rail for lights. So this is essentially a full-size compact handgun. It's very, very unique because you get that real slim factor to it, so that way you can carry it if you need to, but you get a longer barrel, so you can really take this thing out to some distance and, you know, get some accurate shots with it, and it just overall helps with recoil. If you're like me, I don't like carrying little small pea shooters because they're just hard to hit anything with past like 5 to 7 yards. This gun, and we'll show you today, we can hit out to probably 25 yards with this. I think all of us can pretty consistently, and that's saying a lot given that this is my gun, and you know, the other guys we have out here on the range haven't shot this gun much. So this does also have the Romeo-X on it. So this is one of SIG's new red dots. This is super cool red dot, guys. It almost resembles like the EOTech reticle. You have a circle with a dot in it, so super good for target acquisition, and if you're carrying this gun and you have to draw with it, it's going to be a lot quicker to be able to put that on whatever you're aiming at, center mass. So we're going to do some shooting out here today, guys. We're going to do a full review on it, given that this is a newer gun by SIG, and we're just going to give our opinions, and I'm going to let the other people out here on the range with me give their first impressions. So we're going to start out with a little bit of an accuracy test. We do have a still target down here down range, and we have a paper target over that so we can look at the grouping. So we're going to take some shots here. I'm going to move up a little bit, take some shots, and we'll see how well I can group with it. Alright guys, we got a few rounds of 9mm loaded up here, just some full metal jacket, some target loads, and we're going to be shooting here. This is probably maybe like 10-12 yards, something like that. I'm just going to put some shots on the paper so we can test the grouping. However, real quick, Crusader Armory TV, we do also have a clothing brand that's coming out, and that is the Modern Day Crusader. It's what I'm wearing now. Guys, these shirts are, you know, for those who like to wear stuff to the gym, or you like to wear cool stuff out to the range, graphic tees, things like that. This is a Christian-oriented brand, so every single t-shirt has a badge on it that says Warrior of God, with a different style design on the back, with Bible verses pertaining to, you know, the warrior spirit inside of you. So if you guys are into things like that, you're looking for some cool, like tactical style Christian wear to wear out to the range, please keep a lookout for the drop in the link. So we'll be dropping that soon, and we'll be mentioning it on video. So please subscribe, like, and get ready for that. So we're gonna take a few shots here, put it on paper, just see how well we do. Now this is quite still some distance for a handgun. However, I have good faith in this, right? So we just wanna really see how the grouping is. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a few shots and put them on paper, and let's see how we do. Well, that shredded half of our paper, but you get the point. So it seemed like it was shooting just a tad bit low from where I'm standing, but yeah, it seems like most of the grouping was right here. Good enough, I guess. So got some more 9mm loaded up, taking a few more shots, and see what happens. Butter. The thing about this gun is, guys, it is a compact gun. You have a very slim grip, like I said. You could use this as concealed carry, but this is basically a cheat code. This thing feels very similar to me to something like a 2011. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know what they did to this gun. I don't know if it's the weight balance or what it is, but for a compact handgun, something that you could carry, you can easily reach out with something like this once you throw a red dot on it. And it's very, very accurate, and the recoil is very negligible. So if you're looking for something to carry that you don't want to be super snappy, you know, maybe you don't like the super compact guns, definitely check something like this out. Full size barrel, essentially. I think it's like a 4.25 inch barrel or something like that. And you got the compact grip. Best of both worlds. That's why I carry it. So now I'm gonna let a few of my buddies out here take some shots with it, and I wanna see what they think. I've shot this gun plenty, so you know, I'm kind of biased on my opinion, but now I wanna see what the other guys have to say.
What's up guys, it's Miklo, and today we're gonna be giving our thoughts on this new, was it SIG Fusion? Pretty good.
What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it?
So from just those few shots, I could tell that I definitely like that it doesn't have much kick. The longer barrel definitely has the weight on the end there to really mitigate that recoil and do your following up shots.
What do you think about the trigger?
Trigger is really smooth. Break is nice. It's very predictable. It's not a Glock trigger. It's not spongy. And I think you can. This is a very good compact. Is it compact or subcompact?
Yeah, I guess I don't even know what you would really consider that, since it's kind of like a, I guess it's like a Glock 19 size barrel and slide, but it's got like the subcompact grip, which is what makes it.
And you have the capacity of a full size. So you got a 21 round mag here.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
So the gun does come with a 21 round mag, and it also comes with a, I believe the stock magazine is I want to say it's 18 rounds or something like that, 17 or 18. So the flat fitting magazine definitely still has some capacity in it as well.
Sick.
But yeah, what do you think about the red dot?
Red dot is pretty nice. I'm not used to the circle around the dot, but it's definitely a good little mix up.
Yeah, I prefer the circle around the dot because, you know, for me it's like when you draw, you know to put that circle on like center mass or whatever you're aiming at, as opposed to the dot, it's kind of more like pinpoint accuracy.
Right, and sometimes I do find myself searching for the dot, and the circle around it just kind of gives you more of like a basis. Like, okay,
yeah, exactly.
You're already looking for the middle of that circle, so.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna pass it on to cameraman.
I'm gonna shoot this SIG 365 FUSE. I'll let y'all know my opinion on everything. I like the trigger on it. What Isaiah said, I do like that. I do like the sight. I like the side serrations. I love the grip, the mag, or not the mag extension, the flared mag well, the stippling on the grip.
Yeah, the stippling's pretty aggressive compared to some of the other 365s out there. Show that to the camera.
All right.
So the stippling on this gun is much different than the other 365s. This definitely has a little bit more aggressive stippling. So basically with this gun, you're getting a almost a Legion like tier firearm for less than what a Legion cost.
Yeah.
All right guys, so now we've stepped back a little bit. So now we're about 25 to 30ish yards away from the still target down here. And I'm just gonna demonstrate the accuracy with this compact handgun. Like I said, super power with this barrel. I've always been a fan of the 365 series, ever since the XL. Just to be completely transparent with you guys, I didn't like the original 365. It was super small, you know, it's still a little bit snappy. But ever since they started coming out with, you know, these newer models, the 365 X Macro Comp, the 365 Fuse, the 365 XL even. I own that gun and I carried that gun for a long time. So for me to go from something like that to something like this has nothing but positives over that gun. It is a little bit bigger, yes, but it's more accurate. You can shoot a little bit more distance, and it still has the same grip and around the same trigger feel. So, you know, switching from the P365 XL to going to the P365 FUSE, you know, it's just, this is a daydream for me. It's super smooth, and I love it. This is what I was looking for, and when SIG released this firearm, I was super excited, and I said I have to have it, and I went to pick it up. So we're gonna take some more shots out here. I'm gonna take a few shots from some range. This is at 25 to 30 yards. Now, if you guys shoot handguns at all, you know that at this distance, it's very difficult usually to hit what you're aiming at. I mean, most people at 25 to 30 yards can't hit a broadside of a barn. So I'm just going to demonstrate the accuracy of this setup. You can buy this gun with the Romeo-X on it. That package is going to run you somewhere around $1,000 to $1,100. So just keep that in mind. If you do want the red dot, then you can get this as a package deal. If you want this without the red dot, then you can get these guns for somewhere around 700 bucks. And I think they're well worth it for stance. Let's go. Good enough. Yes, sir. What are your
5
thoughts?
out of 6, right?
Pretty good distance. Honestly, better than I thought it was going to be for me.
Yeah.
I thought I was only going to get like 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, it's accurate.
It is.
Flat.
Yeah.
Especially if they release like a comp version of that.
If they what they could do is like cut this off a little and put the comp right here at the front, and that would look real good and shoot a lot flatter.
Yeah, I've seen some people in the Facebook forums who have comp versions of them. They go get them comped.
That,
So
Long range does here. The last one was low-key, it actually scared me because I didn't even mean to shoot that last one. That's why I missed that shit. But that was I definitely like the length of the barrel helps a lot with that range. Follow-up shots weren't bad.
all right, guys. Now we're gonna compare it to its big brother, which is the SIG P320. Now this is actually a kind of custom SIG P320. It has a Wilson Combat grip on it. I believe this is an aftermarket trigger, but definitely a little bit nicer than like a normal SIG P320. This is a SIG Custom Works. It is empty, so all you safety nuts out there, calm down. But yeah, we're gonna compare it. So we're gonna each take some shots at the same distance at about 25 to 30ish yards and see how we do. Now, I will just say, this gun's a little bit more handicapped because it doesn't have a red dot on it, but this is the closest comparison we have. But just so you guys can see kind of the difference here, and both guns are empty, so once again, calm down. The difference in thickness, you know, these are just right about the same size, except the 365 FUSE is a lot thinner. So it's a little bit better for carrying and not printing as much if you wanted to carry something like this. So the grip is a little bit thinner, and then the overall gun is just thinner than the 320. So we're gonna take some shots with the 320, and let's see how well we do. And it feels good. Overall, like, I mean, just comparing this to the P365 FUSE, what is crazy about it is that the P365 FUSE is a smaller gun in a lot of regards, right? It's thinner, it may have a longer barrel, but the recoil is very, very similar to the P320. So if you were one of these people who don't want the 365 because it's too small, you can't handle it, then the 365 FUSE, you know, you still get that concealability where it won't print because it is a slimmer gun, but you get it with basically, you know, the recoil of a larger firearm. So like I said, kind of a cheat code and really good at distance.
Definitely not good. Not as good without the red dot, but we'll get one on her eventually.
First shot hitting. Oh damn. You So which one did you do better with? About the same, right?
Nah,
I didn't miss any on this one.
Yeah, he did.
But that was 4
But
versus
guys,
5.
I'm used to this weapon. I everyday carry this, so
Yeah.
I would hope that I can hit 25 yards when I pull that bitch out. So
honestly, trigger's a bit spongier compared to the 365 FUSE. Like it though. I love the grip. I mean, I love any SIG grip. It's a bit heavier. I will admit it is a bit heavier than a FUSE. But overall, 2 out of 3 hits. I feel like
25 yards, good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now we're just gonna do a couple drills. I'm gonna get the cameraman to give me a shooter ready, stand by. Then we're going to pull up, aim at the steel target down range, and drop 5 shots center mass. Then we'll do one where we're moving around a little bit, just to give you guys a quick feel of what this gun feels like, you know, doing drills and things like that, because this application would be mainly for something like self-defense. So yeah, let's get it started.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Beep.
All right, all hits. This is what, like maybe 7-8 yards?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one more drill here. I'm gonna get the cameraman to give me a shooter ready, stand by. We're gonna pull up, drop 3 shots, bam, bam, bam. Then we're gonna run over this direction, pull up, bam, 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 3 shots. Alrighty, let's get this going. Practice makes perfect. You gotta practice in all regards. Always remember to train yourself mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually, so you can be prepared. All right, cameraman, go ahead and give it to me. Hold on. All
Shooter
right.
ready. Stand by. Beep. Shooter ready. Stand by. Beep.
All right, we're gonna run this drill one more time, except for this time we're gonna take 2 shots, bam, bam, run over, bam, bam, 2 more shots. So cameraman, go ahead and set me up.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Beep.
Jesus, that's low. Smooth is not fast.
You still got him though.
Yeah, we got him. We got him on the 2nd shot. So overall, guys, I think that if you are looking for a handgun to carry that you can still have some decent accuracy out of, and something that's not as snappy, that still has that slimline factor to it, the 365 FUSE is definitely something that you should consider. Like I said, this is one of my favorite firearms in my rotation for my EDC. And I just absolutely love it. I love the way it looks. It looks really cool. You almost have that Legion style look to the firearm without having to pay the Legion style price. If you do opt in for the model with the red dot, then you're going to be able to take this thing out 25-30 yards and pretty much be able to hit whatever you're aiming at after a few rounds of practice. So I definitely think, you know, just from demonstrating out here with the other guys who haven't really shot this gun before and how well that they shot it, that this could be something for a new shooter or somebody. I would definitely recommend it. I think that if you think the P320 is a little bit too bulky, then this is something that can come right behind that with that slimline factor grip and just the overall fit and feel of the gun. So if you guys have any questions about it or you want to see more videos on it, please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. And like this video so that way we can stay in the algorithm. As you guys know, YouTube absolutely hates gun content and gun creators, so we need all the help that we can get out here. Right now, my sponsor is me. I'm buying all my guns, I'm buying all my ammo, so, you know, hopefully if you guys can help me, then we'll have some more videos to put out for you. But overall, guys, I do think that this is a great compact handgun, and if you're looking for something, a do-it-all handgun, so to speak, I definitely think that this could fit the bill. You take it far out, you take it some distance, you can use it as a full size, essentially. You can use this as a duty gun. It carries enough rounds to do the job. It's accurate enough, and the recoil is pretty much negligible for a 9mm. So, like I said, guys, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment below, and I will see you guys next time.